In this video, I'll guide you through how to unlock dates in Xero. This is really useful if you need to edit transactions in a period that's currently locked. For example, after a year end has been finalized, or if you've accidentally locked a date range too early. We'll walk through the exact path in Xero's menu, and I'll explain what each step does so you know you're changing the right settings. First, open your web browser and go to Xero's website. Sign into your Xero account as you normally would. Make sure you're logged into the correct organization, especially if you have access to more than one business in Xero. Unlocking dates affects that specific organization's financial periods, so double check the organization name at the top of your Xero dashboard before moving on. Once you're on the main dashboard for the correct organization, look along the top menu bar for the Accounting tab. Today, I'll show you how to use this menu to get to the right settings quickly. Click on Accounting, and a drop-down menu will appear. This is where Xero groups a lot of your core financial tools like reports, bank accounts, and chart of accounts. From that drop-down, click on Accounting Settings. This section controls how your accounts behave overall, including tax settings, financial year, and other organization-wide options. If you don't see accounting settings right away, make sure you have the appropriate permissions in Xero, as some users might not have access to these controls. After you've opened accounting settings, look for an option called Financial Settings and click on it. Financial Settings is where Xero stores key configuration details that affect your reporting periods, such as your financial year end and, importantly for this video, your lock dates. Think of this area as the control center for protecting finalized periods from accidental changes. Inside Financial Settings, you'll see a section labeled Lock Dates. Lock dates are used to prevent users from posting or editing transactions on or before a certain date. This is particularly helpful once your accountant has finalized a period, so nobody accidentally changes past information. However, if you need to make a correction or adjustment, you may have to temporarily remove or change that lock. To unlock dates, go to the Lock Dates area and remove the date that's currently set. You can usually do this by clearing the date field so it's blank. By removing this date, you are telling Xero that past periods are no longer locked, which allows transactions to be created or edited in those earlier dates again. Before you do this, consider whether you really want the entire period unlocked or if you should only adjust it to a different, more recent date later on. Once you've removed the date, scroll down if needed and click Save. Saving is crucial. If you navigate away without saving, your changes won't take effect and the dates will remain locked. After you click Save, Xero will update your organization's financial settings and the lock will be removed. At this point, you can go back to your transactions, invoices, or bills and make any necessary changes in the previously locked period. When you're done with your adjustments, it's often a good practice to return to financial settings later and reapply an appropriate lock date so your finalized data stays protected going forward.